All right, hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Dregn Durant Yasuhiro88ch, and well, today's a bit of a different stream. We've done a couple of these where it's much more of a casual setting. We're gonna just be mostly talking for a little bit. We'll introduce a new game. I think last time I introduced, what was it? It was like Marauders Alpha, right? And then I don't even remember what I introduced the first time I did one of these. Maybe we didn't do a game on the first one. But you know what? The first one, I think I talked a lot about the Horizon Exploration campaign. That might have been it. But welcome, everyone. We're going to be taking a moment here to just look back at what is now a completed 6 months of streaming and, well, VTubing for that matter. But here we are. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you to all my viewers, lurkers, followers, subscribers, all you guys making it worth it, making it a good time. And at some point here, we'll talk a little bit about some of the people we've worked with, some of the friends we've met, some of the collaboration partners we've had, and some plans for what I have in mind for the future. So let's jump into it, shall we? All right, well, haven't quite figured out how I want to share everything. I have a rough idea. I think I'm just going to probably just share my browser. We'll probably just do it that way. Again, more of a casual stream. We'll see if I change it in the future. But yeah, let's jump into not my website. Hold up. Why is that on? Why is it misshapen? Wrong screen. That's why. Here we go. Hold up. Get these things moved out of my way, and I also use the voice channel. Now that I don't have reactive images for when I have my helmet on, right? Oh, and Discord, you're being difficult, as you always are. Thank you very much. But yeah, so like if I have the helmet on, right? You normally can't tell unless you hear my voice if I'm talking or not. So I used to have a reactive image, which I haven't bothered putting back. I don't know how necessary it is. But yeah, we're gonna do most of this stream probably without the helmet, at least until we get to our game. Which, speaking of which, for those looking forward to it, we're gonna be introducing not really a new game for me, but a new game for the channel, which is, gosh, it always trips me out. Hardspace Shipbreaker. Yes, that is actually, what am I doing? The title's right there on the screen. All right, but yeah, this is a very interesting game where you are paying off debt by disassembling ships and salvaging them. So we'll jump in. I have a save where I just kind of play casually, and then I think for the stream we're gonna jump into standard, which, as you can see, I have not started yet, and yeah, that's where we're gonna jump into later. But first off, let's see if I got my browser captured proper now. There we go. There we go. All right, and because we are streaming proper right now, let's also get rid of the grid lines. Oh, what did I do? Did I not? No, okay, well, they were supposed to fade out. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, we don't need the grid lines, so we will leave those off for now. But anyone hopping on, if you got questions for me, for the channel, for VTubing in general, for streaming, if you want to hear my thoughts, this is the time to do it. But with that, let me jump over to the notification. Here we go. Where is it? I loaded the wrong one. Here we go. This is the one. So I had blasted this out. I believe it was early in the week, June 4, right? Today is June 8, and again, marking the end of the first 6 months of doing this all. So we're going to be blasting forward into the second half of the year to continue streaming and see where it goes, meet some new people, continue to do collaborations. That's kind of what's become of the channel, and I'm all for it. So yeah, what did I say here, right? Episode 3, we're kicking it off. Let's see here. I made a little comment here, right? We're going to go through kind of my thoughts on where we started, where we are, what the experience has been like. Again, touch on a few folks that we've done a lot with and people who we've worked with a few times to get to where we are now, at least since last time, or at least between last time. And yeah, overall, just touch on what we're thinking for the future. So let's talk about the channel. Now, the channel, I'm going to go to my website here. So the site here is Yasuhiro88ch.card.co. This is in my description. So this is something I created super early on, right? And there's some timers on the front page that count down. I'll announce what that one getting close to the end is later in this month. But we started, I think, with the same plan, right? Twitter for just social interaction and networking, YouTube for broadcasting and archive. We have the Patreon just because I'm not doing Twitch. I'm not going to get any sort of, subscription royalties on that side. And then YouTube has a pretty tough barrier to entry. So I thought, we'll make a Patreon. We'll see what happens there. Big shout out to Azabiel, my first and still only backer, subscriber. I don't even know what I want to call it, but it's fine because the Patreon, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time in it. It's definitely been a struggle to think about what to provide on Patreon, right? The streaming is one thing. If you enjoy like hunt videos, I got that. If you enjoy D&D and sci-fi and want to see a D&D sci-fi campaign, we got that. If you want to see collaborations with other streamers and VTubers, we got that too. So that's kind of, I think, the three main focuses that I'm going for at the moment, right? Originally, we kind of just blasted out whatever and played what I had available, found that, some games were better than others for streaming. And yeah, you know what? Speaking of which, let's go to my YouTube page here, which is YouTube/C/Yasuhiro88ch. But if I look at videos and if we sort by oldest, right? Early on, we did a lot of Valheim. We introduced a few like retro games. Should probably zoom this thing into. Was there no way to hide what's on the left? Guess not. All right, well, we'll go in a little harder here. Right, so yeah, we did a lot of Valheim. I really thought some more kind of open world games would be fun to do on stream, right? Because I know there's an audience that likes these kind of, you get lost in it, you build in it, you kind of show off what you've made or cool moments in them. So Valheim, I really want to play Valheim again. So maybe we'll still do Valheim at some point. It is a game that I do heavily enjoy. No Man's Sky, right? We introduced that early on. Age of Empires, it was still roughly around the time it was new and fresh and people were still really into it. But some of these, right? Age of Empires was constantly changing and evolving because honestly, it felt like the developers were pushing old patches out, balance changes, right? And then what the community was calling for was showing up months later. So from a development cycle, I get it. From the expectations of a strategy game that people were jumping into, I think that was a bit of a letdown. How about Final Fantasy XIV? I'll talk about Final Fantasy XIV. Sure, yeah, that Final Fantasy XIV is a game that we'll talk about. Let me get past this. Star Citizen, another one that we did a lot early on. And man, Star Citizen, I really want to stream more. I upgraded a GPU recently to see if that would help. Seems like it might be a bit minimal improvement, but we'll see. I mean, God, and then there's also a couple people I collab with that mentioned that they're gonna try to maybe play No Man's Sky, and I'm just like, God damn it, I wanna join them, but I'm so butthurt with No Man's Sky and the base building shenanigans. I wonder if I have a collab one here we can quickly look at. Where's the last time I even touched No Man's Sky? Star Citizen, Friday Discord. I probably didn't even clip it. I was so butthurt by. Oh wait, we're getting close to it. Yeah, because this is around the time I started streaming, I believe, with Zabiel and Kilvin. Solo. Where is it? Which video has it? Man, there's actually quite a lot of videos that I've put out now. Wish there was a way to quickly spot it. But let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Well, if I can't find it quickly, I could have sworn I named the titles better. I didn't. So this is something, now that I'm looking at it, I should probably work on. We'll talk a little bit about how the videos have changed, right? So one big difference is I used to, in the early streams, put the dates at the front, which I got a little lazy with, I'll admit. I haven't gone back to add dates of when the live stream ones are. But what I've done recently, right, is we've actually started going into videos, and it is a bit time consuming to do. But let's see here. I don't think I finished this latest one yet. Let's touch on this one here. And I do have the audio turned off. But we have chapters, right? And there's a ton of fucking chapters because each one of these videos are 2-3 hours long. And, well, I go through it, right? We're doing this all ourselves. But chapters are nice because if you come down, there is a... shoot, where did they put it? I know there's a chapter list somewhere. Why am I not finding it? Do I have to show more? Oh, here it is. So there's a show more at the bottom. I could have sworn there was a button down here that quickly opened up the chapter menu here. Weird. Maybe it's only for live streams where they don't have the chat window. I'm not sure. But there is a way, right, to get the chapter view. Oh, you know what? It's down here. Here it is. View chapter. So, okay. That's how you do it. When you go down and highlight the chapter name next to the timestamp, it opens up the chapter list. And from here, you can kind of see some moments that I highlight, right? So this, is, again, time consuming, but it helps me when I go back to videos find moments that I might try to clip. And yeah, like this moment here, prison fight. I remember this one. This one I definitely want to clip, for example. And then from there, right, we'll have shorter videos on the channel as well. So that's some of the differences with how some of the older streams have been going versus how some of these newer streams have been going. And I'm probably going to continue that, right? Because again, I was always watching my videos after the fact just to get a feel for how much, dead time there is. How am I coming across? Any sound adjustments I need to make. I'm trying to notice any stream adjustments to make. So, it's a learning experience. This is my first time streaming. We've done it for 6 months now. We have a bit of an idea what we're doing. Sort of, kind of, maybe. But yeah, so streams have somewhat changed. Video format has somewhat changed. But overall, still definitely a bit of a struggle doing it all myself to fit all that time necessary. Because I'll say editing is definitely... It was, right? It was a really great fight. So yeah, definitely want to get a clip of that just because it was pretty intense. We came out on top at the end. Pretty sure we got the extract at the end too. So that was a great moment with the three of us. Yeah, but back to videos, right? Doing quite a bit of them. And schedules. Schedules have also changed slightly, which I should probably add a filter. So this is my Twitter here, which we've simplified the description. I think that's been doing pretty well. But the schedules have also been kind of revamped and updated, right? So now I have a 5 spread, and then I believe the other one is a 4 spread. So we'll stream 3 to 4 days a week, depending on collaboration plans. And then on Sundays, we have our weekly, unless otherwise stated, Horizon Exploration Tabletop RPG campaigns that we run. So schedules before, I think I was doing like Monday through Friday, randomly throwing a break in there. So not overall it's not very different, but I think the structure now of where it's like, hey, it's okay to do 3 days a week rather than 4 or 5 has actually gone a long way. And if you've been following the channel, you may recall early on I was doing quite a bit. I think in the first 2 months trying to get everything ramped up because I really just decided to go all in. I went with the 3D model. I went with getting a bunch of art assets. I think at a few points in time, I had eight art projects that I was helping to manage, or at least trying to manage, right? Making sure timelines were good. Really treating it like work, where part of the point of me streaming was to take a break from that grind. So we slowed down. We definitely are taking our time a bit more now that we're into the second half of this year. We'll see how much changes. One thing I definitely want to try to work on before the end of the year is get my Patreon properly updated. We're definitely going to continue streaming for the next probably 6 months, and then I'll kind of review and see what needs to be done. But yeah, the schedules have been updated. I think graphically pretty straightforward, right? Days of the week, what days, what time, what day of the week, or what week of the month is at the top. Maybe a little hard with the white on white. I hope the black border and shadow helped. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If I think it's pretty straightforward. I spend a little bit of time when we're doing collaborations, and you'll notice, right, 3 days out of the week we're doing collaborations now, and that's actually been the pattern for I think a few weeks now, where it's 1 week we're doing 3 collabs, the other we're doing maybe more solo stuff, but we still got one in there, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying that format. I'm enjoying meeting new people. And speaking of which, since I have the schedule up, like Dazaki here, right, on Monday, he's been popping in our chat from time to time, saying his hellos, asking me to take off my helmet and show my beautiful face. So, I was super stoked that we got to play something together, even if it was more playing solo together. But, Bloons Tower Defense Battles 2 was a good time. And then obviously Azabiel, who you see on our hunt Thursday here, which hunt used to be on Tuesdays. We're moving it to Thursdays because Azabiel, who was also frequenting my channel as a viewer, decided to debut himself as a PNG tuber, and it's been a lot of fun seeing him try it all out and evolving his channel too. But now that he's streaming, right, we got a semi-regular schedule where we're going to try to play hunt on Thursdays together. So, and obviously we've had some good friends IRL in the Discord of the channel, popping in on the Discord, joining us on the fly here and there as well. So it's all been good fun. I do hope to continue that aspect of what we're doing here. And it's even to the point where, well, I don't know. What would I even call it? We're definitely continuing to expand our network of connections. We'll put it that way. We got some new faces that we're talking with in the background. Hopefully we're going to be doing more collaborations. But I think it was about 4 months in to streaming where I was like, you know what? Collaboration. That's where it's at. That's what I'm enjoying. As much as I do get exhausted in social settings, collaborations have been a lot of fun. It's less about the game, more about the fun. But if you guys were around for it, you may recall our Pico Park collab as well, which was a struggle. And I could have sworn, oh, you know what? I haven't gone through. Yeah, this one is a bit of a struggle to go through. But Pico Park, I think it took us an hour to figure out how to just start playing. And it was a struggle. But with the Pico Park collab, because we had so many people here, we did also have it in a way where we kind of had some of our art assets that we used for our Horizon Exploration game came in real handy. Oh, Zenobia is actually getting cut off a little bit here. But we have it set up where everyone's kind of showing up in a bit of a calm setup, right? Which I thought I've been wanting to do that for collaboration folks, just because it also saves time on the screen as well. Not time, saves space on the screen as well. But yeah, these are some folks that we've done a few streams with, a couple new faces. But since we're here, maybe highlight it as well. We have Ellie Azure on the bottom right, the members of Nova Swarm, who, if I'm not mistaken, should be streaming right about now. But they've been good fun. They were a very early collaboration partner where we did, Escape Simulator, right? The escape room kind of sim video game of, I think it supports like 4 people. That was tons of fun. And Vector Spaceman, right? Another collab partner that we frequent with, playing a lot of Halo Infinite in particular. We have our little Friday night firefight where we've been joined by Hero King Soul. We've had Zenobia jump on a couple times. Regional Mikado from the Nova Swarm group, same group as Ellie, jumps onto that. And they've all been, again, great company. Galaxy Jamwitch on the top right, with the purple hair. She ran a little D&D campaign for a good number of us, and that was a good time. And we're actually planning for some future content to do a what to call it. I think I've coined it as like a table talk, right? A little bit of a round table talk session, and I've teased it a little bit, but we have two of them planned. One of them is going to be next month on what will be my birthday, July 8th. And then another one planned for later this month. One of them is going to be kind of D&D focused or tabletop RPG focused. We run one on the channel. Some good friends of the channel are also GMs. We've met a lot of GMs. A lot of VTubers also seem to be well acquainted with D&D and the like. So there's a few new faces that we have not introduced to the channel yet who will be joining us for that. We have a couple familiar faces joining us, and I will be pseudo moderating. We'll see how it goes. But one of the aspects of the channel that I would like to do in the future is less game-based collabs and more conversational collabs, right? Where there's a topic that we can talk about, explore ideas, maybe overlapping hobbies. I think there's some topics out there. And if anyone has suggestions or ideas or would like to hear a conversation between myself and maybe some others, let me know. What are you thinking about? What kind of topics are you thinking about? But yeah, that's one plan. And then continuing kind of on the list here on the left side, we have on the top Zenobia, who we've done a few things with. Zenobia has been good energy, good support. They're working hard on their channel, making a lot of their assets themselves. I support that, right? I mean, it's impressive to see. I appreciate what people are doing with their own accord, by their own accord, for their own channels. And Zenobia is definitely one that I've noticed. Nefaltinen is really more of an energy pick. She's also one of my early collab friends, right? We did a collab early together with Risk of Rain 2. We did a little bit of Hunt Showdown. Still one of the most memorable moments that I have, which going back actually to my channel, let's see here. I can do a search here for Nef. Oop. What are keyboards? Excuse me. What? I know I have her name in the title somewhere. All right, you know what? We'll go to playlist, because I do have a Hunt Showdown playlist that I know I put them in. Where are you at? Where are you at? Did I not? Oh my god. All right, well, I should have made some of these links available on the side. How bizarre. I swear I have her title. Or her name. Yeah, I do. I totally do. But yeah, Nefaltinen and I, right, played a little bit of Hunt Showdown. Nefaltinen had some struggles with it, and yeah, here it is. Like Hunt Diplomacy. Here, let me close the game because it's making some background noise, and we'll maybe touch on this. Yeah. I'm dying. She's going after birds. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. Oh, what happened? Where'd it go?
I'm loving how you just run up to the bird and then you take the gun out like just
Yeah.
extra measure.
Her energy is really great. YouTube picking on her too. Yeah, no kidding, right? It's like you don't exist on YouTube, Neff. Get out of here.
All right, we got a butthole up ahead. We gotta go get.
Yeah, that's right. She started calling these rifts buttholes, and I'm just like, oh god, I can't unsee it. But what was great about this is that there's
got-
people right here. They start you. Yeah, let's just watch it through. It's only like a minute or two.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Hey, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! We got like 9 frames. We got like 9 frames.
So bad.
Yeah, Here. How you guys doing? No, we're just chilling out in the bayou.
I feel that. You like fishing? You like fishing?
I hate fishing, dude. you got a spyglass?
Spyglass though.
Dang. I have no idea. Whatever her PowerPoint handles.
You know what it is? People showed up because she was shooting at the birds.
Hey,
Two
what's going
groups.
on, guys? We got a bunch. Oh, you dick! Don't be that guy! Don't be that guy!
Oh,
Don't be that guy!
it didn't work.
Yo, you cool? You cool? You cool? Put your hand down.
Guys, please, we can be friends. We can still talk about this.
Hey, you guys fucked up. No.
That dynamite took out so many of us. Oh.
Oh my god, what a bunch of dick.
All right, enough of that. But yeah, Neff is just good energy. There's another video where we were going to, fist fight a group. I think it was this one here, The Great Escape with Neff Altonen. But she like comes whispering in my ear. It's like, hey, we should just run. And we did. And I didn't make it at the end, but she did. It was a good time. So yeah, Neff Altonen definitely enjoying her company. So she's out there. Go check him out. They stream on Twitch as well. Pomado Master on the lower left side with the red hair was actually a very new addition to kind of the sci-fi space VTuber little circle that's out there. And she put some resources into her debut, and it all came out real nice. She has a good, I think, vision for what she wants to do, and she's, if I recall, used to be an IRL streamer for quite a few years, so she vibes real well online, and I hope to maybe find some time to do another collab with them at some point too. And then Space Buffoon, who did I meet Space Buffoon through? Space Buffoon, I want to say, was roped in during one of our larger collabs, maybe during I think the Among Us collab. Yeah, because I saw Space Buffoon somewhere. If I see someone, I'm like, hey, you're good energy. Hey, you seem chill. Hey, you play games that I play. I won't hesitate to reach out on the Bird or wherever I can, find them. And once I, watch them or hear them, and it's like, you know what? You pass. It's a low bar, but Space Buffoon, I think, jumped into one of the Among Us collabs. I think they actually made the suggestion to, hey, we've been orbiting a little bit, let's do something. And it was fun to get Space Buffoon back in here too, and maybe we'll do some more with Space Buffoon in the future. Space Buffoon also, actually, speaking of Space Buffoon, for those that don't know, Space Buffoon draws these little comics, which they usually do right after the stream, but I don't know what it is about the aesthetic. They look like kind of children's crayon drawings to me, but right, like look at that. This one's like even animated. This is what, Uno? What are they doing here? Yeah, this is like back when they played Uno. It was just absolute chaos. I think it got to a point where they couldn't end their how many draws they're getting, so the joke here is that they're dead at the end. But yeah, Space Buffoon makes little doodles. If you watch his streams and then see the doodles afterwards, it's humorous. So I enjoy everyone that I've streamed with. There's quite a few of them. There's so many of them. I don't even know. I have a playlist as well. So going back to the YouTube page, right? Aside from the bookmarks that we do, oh, come on, I don't know how to use YouTube. Who am I? But if you go to playlists, right, I do make playlists. It's debatable how many of them need to be organized, but we have a playlist here for Collab Archive, right? And Collab Archive, why are you auto-playing? Oh, get out of here, Spaceman. Speaking of Spaceman, I saw you in the chat. What's up, buddy? Congrats on 6 months. Here's to many more. Hell yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. You just missed it. I was talking about how many collabs we did together and how much of a good time I've had. But Vector Spaceman, everybody, we do, again, a lot of collaborations together, including what we have here with our Halo Infinite Friday Night Firefights. So yeah, again, I go through these videos. Looks like I forgot something here, but make chapters, click the little chapter name, and then you'll find all the games. Man, Vector, the last time we did a collab together, we played 11 games, man. I'm beat. I was tired rewatching this stream. But we did have a few good games in here. We have a few flawless victories. Game 6 here. This was which one? Yeah. There's Hero King Soul, Zenobia, Vector Spaceman. Peak content, Dragon watching himself. Let's go. Dedication. That's time is what that is. But yeah. This was defend flag, goes back and forth. Yeah, we did real good in this on this match. I'm definitely a bit more of a shot caller, I think, or at least I'll. Vector's definitely our point man when it comes to these streams. Vector goes in, he has experience, he fears nothing. Hero King's very much the same. Hero, on the other hand, though, I think he leans more offensive when he plays, but definitely he'll chase after a guy and make sure they die, and he'll die trying, which is what's hilarious. And Zenobia, what to even say about Zenobia? Zenobia is the attack dog. You tell her to go in, she's gonna sick somebody. You got to pull on the leash to get her to follow you, but you know she makes it work. And you give her a grav hammer, and she'll take people out. Skills, what pay bills, you know it. We hear it all the time. Speaking of which, with Vector Spaceman here, this is something that I wanted to capture. If you guys didn't know, when Vector did his introduction during the Pico collab, little taste of the bullshit that you can expect. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Zenobia, and introducing Pomato Master.
Let's go. This is, I think, when he's just saying hello. Vector, I love how you just cover people up with your chat. Where is it? Where is it? Everyone's intros. Yeah, because what I did here is when everyone was saying hello. This is where chapters would have been nice. The infamous Pico Park collab. I know, right? When I get around to doing the chapters and clipping this, I'm definitely calling it the Pico Pain collab. It is no longer Pico Space Park. It is the Pico Pain collab. Oh, get me out of here.
Soon.
Now, intros. Intros. When did I do it?
All of you, but you're wearing my little.
All right. You know what? I should have done the chapters ahead of time. It's so painful to go through it. It was like 2.5 hours of just sheer struggle. It's a memory. It will be there forever. But yeah, before we touch on the rest of kind of what the channel's been up to, right? Let's see here. Let's go back to me. And there was the question from Shadorus talking about Final Fantasy XIV. So Final Fantasy XIV is a game that I played a ton of back in the day. Not when it came out. I got into it, gosh, I don't even remember. It was like 2012 maybe. And went pretty hard on it. Had a bad breakup. Made a new character. Went even harder on it just because it was good time. It was a good time. Yeah, you know. But yeah. So Final Fantasy XIV. I think I played through Heaven's Ward. Gosh, I don't remember if I was in Stormblood. I think I did Stormblood. So what is Stormblood? Stormblood is like level 70, right? So I think I got a couple characters at level 70. I got a handful that are at like 50 or 60. And then my crafters, I think, are all pushing level 20. Final Fantasy, however, is subscription. And I am at a point where I need to be kind of budget conscious, right? Because my in is currently at 0. Part of me streaming was to take a break from corporate grind. Because I, in hindsight, was burnt the hell out. Not that it still feels weird to me to admit that burnout is real, much like it's difficult for me to accept depression is real. I don't know. Something about it's like, I know it's the brain, I know it's chemicals, I know it is a thing, but I'm like, it's my brain though. If I say no, then no. Brain, please. Like, I'm in control, not you. But no, in hindsight, it was, I don't know how else to explain it other than what people call burnout. So yeah, we decided to stream instead. We decided to do one of the most expensive streaming options out there, which is becoming a VTuber. So it's been a good time. It's been a good time. As you can see, right, we got art assets on the channel. Our video page is getting nice and colorful. You can see just on the front page here, right? I got a bunch of Hunt Showdown because that's my most played game now. And we have a ton of collaborations. And I think that's, again, a big part of the channel. And then obviously Horizon Exploration, which for those not tuning in, it's starting to get a little spicy. There's a little bit of strife going on, some intrigue. Go check it out. Solid life choices, right? You can't say much. You're in the same boat as far as I'm aware. Maybe you have a day job probably. But yeah, Vector Spaceman, everybody. Vector, I don't know if now's the proper time to do it. We don't have to get into it. But I feel like, Vector, you should advertise your YouTube stuff more. I feel like your episode formats, session broadcasts, right, are very fitting for YouTube. But you never advertise YouTube. You do on your own streams, right? But I don't know. I think there's avenues that you could explore. But you're doing it maybe more casually. I came from the world of marketing and business and sales and technology. So maybe, again, part of this taking a break and reprogramming for me and slowing down is to be like, dude, stop worrying about it. Stop thinking about it. Just go with the flow of things like you used to. So, Pillabur, what is going on? Coming out of Lurkin to agree quietly. Hell yeah. It always pains me because I'm like, Vector is incredible. Like, I personally, I love the aesthetics. I love what you did with the channel. Obviously, your head is getting too big. I keep saying that you got that voice for radio. You believe it now, it sounds like, but your head is just, oh God, the ego. It's so huge. But yeah, I always watch, because I try to poke in. I don't say hello every time, especially when I know I'm not going to be on very long, which I usually am not lurking around very long anyways. I kind of pop in, lurk for maybe 10 minutes. If I'm going to be there for 30 or 60, I'll say hello. But Vector, I definitely find myself watching you in hindsight because your videos are more kind of episodic, kind of, you know, like this is a show, it's a broadcast. I don't know. I think there's something there. I think you know, right? Kind of probably preaching to the choir, but yeah. Yeah, and then you got that new model coming up. I'm excited for it. I know it's very subtle changes and, you know, a lot of back-end changes, but I mean, I've done the same thing when it comes to like my interface, right? My old interface, which I wonder if I still have screenshots of it saved in a place I could easily find. My older interface isn't a whole lot different from what it is now, but the nice thing is, right, it's like I can move stuff around. I can put it all away. I can bring it all back. And I have proper art assets now. So I'm stoked, right? We all make progress in different ways. And then Pillabird here, chilling out. Man, you professional lurker too? I know a few of you guys out there, but but yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Back to a little Final Fantasy. But yeah, Final Fantasy, it is subscription. I'm down to play it again. I just need a good reason, being, you know, the reason typically going to be people to play with, to justify subscribing it again, right? Because again, with zero income right now, I'm really just kind of riding the wave, trying to take it easy, trying to unprogram the corporate bullshit that I had to go through and the sales bullshit and IT in general and technology in general. If anyone out there works in that space, you'll know it's constantly going, and they always want it to go faster and faster and faster. It's just, maybe machines can do it, but I don't think humans were meant for it, and it's going to be a problem in the near future. But Seer and I play Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, okay, okay. So the other challenge with Final Fantasy though is the servers, right? Because you can cross-play dungeons and raids, if I recall. But if you want to run around in the world with one another, I think Final Fantasy 14 would require a server move, right? Or server transfer. Re-up your certs. Stop it, dude. I will say I was fortunate where I didn't have to go through the certification grind in IT, because I know plenty of people who are in fields who do that, and I don't want to think about it. You can cross-play data centers now. Oh, cool. Very cool. Okay, nice. Yeah, so Final Fantasy, definitely on my radar. I have a few people I know who play it. We have a few collab partners who play it. I have a few IRL friends and Discord buddies who also are into it. So it's on the radar, right? It's just going to be a question of when I pull the trigger, being like, okay, we're going to get some time in, whether it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So yeah, definitely on my radar. But speaking of games as well, right? Coming back to my website here, which is very basic. I've done very little to update it. I've done more with the channel than the website. Free trial of the critically acclaimed level 60. Yeah, definitely anyone out there who's interested in Final Fantasy, there's an amazing trial where you get to play up to level 60. And with one character, you just swap classes to play another class of 60. You'll get a lot of mileage out of it. But I am unfortunately at like level 70. I think I stopped at the end of Stormblood. So I can't do that. Sad times. Sad, very sad. But back to the website, right? So a couple things to highlight here. This list is getting longer, and I hope I included everybody, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. And then I have 2 more. So I have 2 projects pending completion. And after that, I'm going to take a break from commissions, save maybe a couple exceptions. But everyone on this list here, I've worked in the first 6 months of streaming. I have worked with 18 different creators, artists, musicians. And if you click on any of their names, it'll take you to the page for each of them. Artists we got here: Byrotech, Maloi Cute, Yerver, Omorphia, Viragami, Kijoi, Yunano, which just completed one of my last 3 commissions. So I'll be showing that off at some point on the bird. Nana, Jindo, Tina Desu, Fleecefion, Empikuro, Yuzu, and Nox. Big thank you to all these people who really helped me get here. Yes, it is business, but at the same time, it was good working with them all. I would recommend any of these people for commission work. If you like their style, if you like the work that they that I shared with Nox in particular, did the spaceship. For those of you who recall the Yasuhiro88ch spaceship reveal, which I believe is, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Spaceship. Here it is. Spaceship reveal. So if you didn't see it, I'll get to you in chat here in a second. I got too many tabs. The more tabs that open, the more difficult this becomes. I love how the previews load, but the video is just like, nah. Here we go. Yeah, the Yasuhiro0088, right? The ship reveal was done by Nox. Just super amazing work. Definitely out of the 18. I will put him on a pedestal and say he was the most professional, most organized, and had the best communication, bar none. So Nox for any sci-fi work, because sci-fi work is tricky to get. But for anyone out there interested, Nox is a good one. But yeah, server though. Server, let's see, for Final Fantasy, right? Server, I believe I am on Behemoth. Yeah, I believe it's Behemoth. And Spaceman, you're a sucker for MMORPGs. It's dangerous to start new ones. True. What have you played though? What MMOs? Because I, frankly, would have pegged you as maybe a MMO fan back in the EverQuest days. But I don't see you playing like the big modern ones unless you were maybe big on like WoW, World of Warcraft. I don't know. Classy spaceship. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, MMOs definitely dangerous to get into. I'm guilty of getting Shadoris into Final Fantasy 14, and he's hooked on it. But hey, we got a viewer to get into Final Fantasy. We got a viewer to get into becoming a YouTuber, VTuber. Yeah. Ooh. You know what? Pillabird. Listen up. All right. I was looking at your Steam game list, and I noticed this little game called Ragnarok Online 2, which huge disappointment. But Ragnarok Online, let's talk about it. Are you a big fan of Ragnarok? Because Ragnarok Online was, oh gosh, that was my OG. I actually used to save birthday and Christmas money, and I would go through a third party because my parents would not buy me a subscription to a video game. And I would send over mail, over USPS, the postal service, I would send like $300. I think this is the first time I've ever admitted to doing this. My parents are probably going to see this and be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I postal mailed in like $300 or $150 or whatever it was for like a 6-month subscription. I think I did it 3 times, and the sad thing is the second time I did it, the mail never made it, so that just was gone. Oh man, I was so heartbroken. But I remember going to Japan because I have family out there, and they have a little office, and I would just kind of scurry down to the office during the day because they had a computer there. And I installed Ragnarok Online, and I think I played it while I was in Japan. I want to say through the night, because the next thing I remember is my grandma coming down to where I was at, and I had apparently fallen asleep on the keyboard. And that is the only memory I have of ever falling asleep literally at the desk like that. So yeah, Ragnarok Online, I grew up on that crap, and it has poisoned my opinion of sandbox video games. But let's see, Vector. Ooh, okay. Star Wars Old Republic. Yeah, Star Trek Online, Guild Wars 2, WildStar. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I know quite a few people who were into the Old Republic. I never got into it. Again, I think that was still in those early days where it just wasn't accessible to me. Guild Wars 2 I did play a bit. WildStar, never played the WildStar though. Yeah, oh, and RuneScape. Yeah, RuneScape, another one where it was kind of before... It was around, and I could have, but I just couldn't because I didn't have the accessibility to really jump into MMOs. Ragnarok was really kind of the only early one that I had the ability to, or I made the ability to play. But yeah, it was a good time. MMOs are a fun memory of my childhood. So I would be very interested to maybe one day bringing that back to the channel. If it is going to happen though, there are 2 MMOs that I currently have my eye on. One of which is, if you want to consider it a potential MMO, Star Citizen, right? Which, again, I do want to stream it again, test out some new hardware, see if it runs better, see if I'm still getting, as one of my Reddit commenters made, what is this, 7 frames per second, or whatever the hell it was, 6 FPS, Star Citizen, who knows. But Star Citizen is a fun one that I'm looking forward to. Very immersive. No other space game has really given me the same vibe as Star Citizen has. And it's pretty incredible. So I'd love to introduce that one. And then the other one, which is starting to have a little bit of cosmetic microtransaction drama, which is Ashes of Creation, which really, really reminds me of what could have been done with Ragnarok. But I'm very curious to see what Ashes of Creation does. We'll see. I got my eye on it. But what is out currently, if I'm going to play another one on the stream, it's probably going to be Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, that would most likely be the MMO that gets brought back if I were to go that route. So yeah, look forward to that. We'll see what happens. As far as some of the other creators I've worked with, right, I got a couple categories here. One is for the model itself. So once again, big shout out to the guys at Artemis, Makanian in particular, for doing not only my concept and model, but also the crew model, which is the little drone rovers that sometimes makes an appearance on my channel. And then Raimanjiro, who did the rigging as well. So still making good use of it. We're actually starting to make a little bit more use of this beautiful face. And yeah, with the mouth tracking and the mic reactions that I managed to fix, seems to be working out a little bit better now, right? We got the ability to put our arms up. We got the ability to facepalm whenever Vector says something ridiculous or Hero King Soul shows up. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. So thank you all out there. They're working hard, making new VTubers, doing all that jazz. And last up, Isaac Wolf, who the track you guys should be hearing. Nope, you are not hearing it because I have it muted. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, there we go. Now it's unmuted. Yeah, the BGM by Isaac Wolf, the intro track, the outro track. Still the only musician that I've worked with. Music is pretty damn expensive. So for anyone out there who's looking to VTube and all that stuff, contact an independent musician. See if you can just use their existing work, because they seem to be pretty accepting of, you know, hey, just put me in your description, link me, you know, shout me out. You can use, you know, tracks that I've already put out there. But I in particular just wanted something that I could say was mine. So working with Isaac was a good time. I love his music. He does a lot of like Arknights themed tracks and stuff. I think he also does what is it, Girls Frontline was another game that he does audio styled music for. So yeah, check him out. He's been busting out music. Probably see an update from him like once every week or two with a new track. So it's cool. I like him. Yeah, so that's again the website, what's available, what we might do with them. The Discord is there. I've removed the Discord link from my video descriptions. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave it that way, right? If you want to find me on Discord, there is a way to find it, but I don't need everyone who's in the YouTube comments to be making their way over to the Discord. So yeah, it'll be by those who care enough to find it, or people that we do collabs with who hop on to say hellos and make fun of me. All right, well, that's enough of the site. Let me close out of here. The About page is something that I'm a little bit behind on, but it's kind of a console log of change. I don't know. I had an idea with it. It's a little difficult because I want to link back to the channel with some of these highlights, and I want to tie it to the Horizon Exploration campaign, the tabletop RPG we have. And there's a few moments for it, but I also realized that trying to introduce my lore in the campaign is a lot more of a slow burn than I had anticipated. Because, well, one, the priority is the party for me, and then two is the party's story, not the channel story, right? But lore of the campaign, that campaign world, is connected to the channel lore. That is how I'm going to slowly be piecing out, you know, information on backstory and lore. And hopefully in the future, maybe even some guest appearances with collaborations with other sci-fi themed friends of the channel. So that's something to look forward to in the future. I've already reached out to a few to get a little bit of their lore and understand kind of where I could maybe squeeze them in. I have some ideas for the campaign to maybe go in a direction of, hey, after the main party finishes a chapter, we'll call it a chapter, maybe we go out and see if anyone wants to do a little side story, right? A little one shot or a couple sessions that introduce a few other members in the universe, and maybe some folks who would love to play but don't have a whole lot of time to play every week, right? I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that actually will help kind of broaden the expanse, but just shifting the camera to a different part of it, right? So yeah, we got some good ideas, I think, for the campaign. The campaign proper is again hyping up. The party is getting involved. There's some intrigue. There's some conflict that is stirring up. So I gotta decide if I want to clip the campaign though. Right now, the tabletop RPG that we have on the channel is, I try to keep it at 2-3 hours, because that, I feel like anything higher than 3 hours, someone's going to look at and just nope out right away. I feel like over 2 hours, that's kind of the case already, right? Most people will click on a 15-minute video. Some people will click on a 30-minute video. More likely than not, a 10-minute video is generally favored. And then, sadly, 1-minute videos seem to be the most frequently clicked on. So tells you a little bit of something about the attention span of the internet, but kind of walked in knowing that. I just didn't expect it to be so bad. But if you like D&D, right, I think a 2-3 hour video is a lot more reasonable. You might be able to watch that over, you know, a workout or something. So I know I listen to it when I go out on my evening bike rides or late night walks, so it works for me. And maybe at some point I'll do like I'll go through several videos and maybe try to clip the moments in each of them. I think that would be a lot more consumable too. So we'll see how it goes though. But right now, the priority with the tabletop RPG is to the party, right, and to their stories and their characters. You know, I'm still the GM of that group, so we're gonna do it proper. It's for fun, and the stream is just a bonus because I'm streaming. So yeah. If you're around Sunday evenings, come say hi during Horizon Exploration. See if anything exciting is happening. And last but not least, on the website, simulations. This is kind of a pointless thing that I did for myself, but some of you out there might find use in it. But simulations are just a list of games that come to mind that I own, rather than going through my Steam library of like 350 games. But these are the games that I would be open to jumping onto and playing with others, right? So simulations page has a list of games here. I update them not so frequently these days, maybe once every month, once every 2 months. You might see a change or two. But yeah, check out the site, check out the game section, simulations, see if there's something you like. I'm all down. I'm all for the collaborations. And if you've noticed the trend on the channel, right, we're doing tons of collaborations. I would love to get to a point where, again, my evenings are filled with collaborations, and then maybe if I get some financial support, we can do some more daytime streams and make that a bit more regular. If that doesn't happen, probably in the next 3 months, I will decide whether part-time work will be needed, right? Yeah, Pillivert, I see you. We're gonna be doing something. But yeah, the part-time stuff is on the map as well, just because if I get part-time work, I can basically minimize my monthly expenses, which roughly zeroes me out. I think I'm still in the negative month to month with all the other crap that I have to deal with, from like taxes and utilities and all that fun stuff, but I could at least zero out what my rent would be living in very urban location. It's painful. But long term, right, part of me streaming is to find out what I want to do with the streaming, the frequency of it, the evolution of it, and then also the just again unwinding and deprogramming my brain from just this constant grind coming from the technical world that I came from, the technical mixed with business and sales, which was, again, always got to go forward, always got to give 120, 210%, always got to grow, move. Doing that for almost a decade is definitely frazzled my head a little bit. JC, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Hey. We're here chilling, chatting, and we're just about at that second hour, so I'm probably going to be switching over to a new game, Hardspace Shipbreaker, in a little bit here. But yeah, once again, right? The website is there. I don't know how much work I'm going to do with it for the time being. It's kind of just there floating, right? A place to direct traffic or provide a little bit of information. And then, let me actually make sure. Yeah. And then the YouTube, right, is evolving, changing. We do regularly set up reminder videos, right, which show up Sundays, Mondays. We usually have 1 to 3 collabs a week nowadays, which is fantastic. I love it. I'm having a great time with everybody. And obviously on Twitter, right, where we're being pretty active. And, well, this is where you can find most of the announcements and information. And if not on Twitter, come join us on the Discord. I send out announcements before the stream. If you don't get Twitter notifications, if you're not getting YouTube notifications, I have a couple of folks actually who have voiced that the Discord announcements have been super helpful to find when I'm streaming. So yeah, I do announcements on the Discord. I publish them as announcements. And if you have your own YouTube or Discord channels, right, you could also follow my announcement channel to get updates of when I go live on your own Discord. Which, speaking of which, at some point, I know there's several Discords floating out there, and I want to find a way to connect them together a little bit, right? And I think one thing I'm going to try to reach out to some folks for is to set up similar announcement channels like I do on my Discord, so then I can create a announcement channel for people that I follow, right? To say, hey, Vector Spaceman, not that you have a Discord yet, but maybe when you go live, right, it shows up. Nova Swarm, let's see, Nova Swarm along with several others, we use a Discord called The Observatory, right? They have an announcement channel, so I could probably pull from them. Hero King Soul, along with quite a few, also have their own Discord. So again, if I try to see if they can create like a announcement channel, we can probably pull from there and find a way to, you know, interlink everybody. Yeah, smart, right? I think that'd be a good way, because the problem I see with Discord, and I've tried reaching out to Discord, and you know, of course, I'm not large enough to have someone at Discord be like, oh shit, we should hear what he has to say. But I've reached out to Discord and be like, hey, there's these sub communities within Discord who are under the same umbrella, but they're completely siloed. They have no idea what's going on in the neighboring silos because of the way Discord is designed. So is there a way to create like channels that can be distributed among channels? So they're like shared. So if you type in one Discord, you know, in this shared channel, the same text shows up in another, right? It's kind of hive mind channels. I don't know, but we'll think of something. We'll think of something. I want to get a way where, you know, real supporters of one another can, you know, come to some agreement and be like, hey, I'm going to have your announcements in my channel or in my Discord. My announcements are in your Discord. I think it'd be a good time. It would also help me personally, because I'll spot that more likely than I'll, you know, happen to be on Twitter to spot an announcement, or unless I specifically open up Twitter, I'm not going to spot it, right? So it works. It works. I think there's something to it. I think I can explore that, and I think we can make something happen there. All right. Well, you guys are probably going to be hearing some game audio here very soon. Let's go ahead and close out of here. Touched on everything. Yep. We good? All right, cool. Let's go. Second half here, jumping into Hardspace Shipbreaker. Now it has a very ambient vibe. We're in space now, so we're gonna have to get our helmet on. Also, for my stream with Dazaki, I did move my avatar over. Let me go ahead and position this back a little bit here. Oh, hold up. Something like that should do. Cool. All right. Hardspace Shipbreaker. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, you are what is it? Is it like a contractor? You're a worker and you're in debt. You're working for Lynx Corp and you are trying to pay off that debt by salvaging scrap and parts and usable materials from spaceships, right? And the goal of the game is to try your best to just pay off that debt. So the debt is, I find it pretty hilarious that there's a game here where it's like you're suffering infinite debt and the game plays to pay it off, right? But at the same time, it's a very relaxing, very chill game about, you know, floating around space and not trying to get blown up by your own work. So there is a open shift mode where it's, you know, no timer, no oxygen drain. You can basically play it casually. This is what I've been doing when I'm offline, just kind of relaxing, zoning out, letting my brain fizzle and disappear. But standard, we have unlimited lives via the technology of cloning. And we work on the clock. So time is money in this case. So I think that's what we're going to start with. Let's get into it. All right, humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. All right. There we go. We're on our little space hab, I think. There's a little screen here talking about food shortages. The game audio is a touch loud. That looks good. All right, and then what's on the left here? Application, bills that are due, credit transfer. Oh man, you're struggling, buddy. Dad is sick again. No, not dad. Past due, second notice. Okay, so you have some fun problems. The world is having some problems, and I am getting our Shipbreaker application. Pave the way to get the Galaxy Pro. Wait, what? Pave the way to the Galaxy program. Update your application status. Okay. Greetings, citizen. Congratulations, you have been accepted into Lynx Corporation's pioneering Pave the Way to the Galaxy program. Your selection was based on above average physical and cognitive ability. Probably not saying much in this case. You are assigned to Salvage Station 42, designation Morgan. Demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, and a number of exciting opportunities await you. This is some corporate bullshit right here, right? Don't listen to that crap. Remember, employment in this program is at the sole discretion of Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of malice or insubordination will not be tolerated. All right. So they don't want us to make a union. I probably is what's happening here. Upon signing this form, please proceed immediately to the nearest Lynx Corporation shuttle hub for transport to the work site. Finalize the following pages. Okay, so I'm actually on planet side right now, I think. Account name. Lynx work effort tracking program require an account name. Please. Work effort tracking. Trademark. Nice. That's nice work incentives. Start the game with a ton of problems and heavy debt, right? That's a way to get spare fee. What is that? Oh, I see. Okay, we'll talk about this. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Already in use. Oh, because of my other can I do a full name? There we go. That'll do. I thought you were burnt out from this corporate stuff. Stop it. This is flavor though, man. This is flavor. This is just that sprinkling on top. We can we're here for the gameplay. We're here for the content. Come on. Selected revival package. You know what? I had ideas like what this game introduces for the Sunday campaign that we have. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to spoil anything. But I wonder to myself, did I think of these ideas with this game having influenced me, having played it back in the alpha? Or is this game just same vibes, same energy as my brain right now? All right. We proudly offer our EverWork asset replacement program. Ooh, fancy. To new employees. Below are the details of your selected spare package. Terran Health Board Advisory. Cloning has a 0.02% chance of DNA corruption. Oh my gosh. All right. Standard. Spares. Unlimited. Spare fee. 150,000 per clone. All right, guys. Let's try not to die. Voice ID verification. Oh, okay.
Verify voice, link Vox ID, security measure, protects your data. Okay, that's again corporate bullshit. Protects your data, my ass. Tastes better. Wait, bleak, oppressive corporations just taste better when they're in space, don't they? Though, don't they? Though. What is this one? Okay, that's a chick. That's a monkey. Maybe not a monkey. What do you guys think? 1 or 3? 1, 3. Was he getting electrocuted? 1, 3. 3 sounds like he's suffering. I don't know. 1, 3, 1. I can't tell. What's the difference? 3's like a little deeper, right? Maybe we go with... That's 1. That's 3. I don't know. I'm thinking 1, but what do you... Let me know what you guys think. Orientation. Standard inverted. Select orientation scheme for your personal mobility unit. Proper setting may improve productivity by up to 40%. Oh, man. 40%. That's huge. Those are big numbers right there. Man. When are you guys going public? That's huge. Now we'll stick with standards. We can probably save it later. Meal preference. Our food processors serve a variety of diet preferences. Food costs may vary over time. So our options are chicken, plastic-free, vegetarian. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this. What is this? Entomotarian. What the hell is entomotarian? I don't know that word. Let's see. Entomotarian. Urban Dictionary. Is this not a real word? Diet includes insects, but no other meats. Okay, so these are roach bars. Okay. Oh man. Oh man, what the All right, so do we want insect food? Vegetarian, chicken, or plastic? I really don't want some plastic in my diet. I saw something pop. There it is. Does that imply that the chicken isn't plastic free? I think that is the implication. I think the implication here is that plastic free is as close to organic as you're gonna get. Chicken and vegetarian might have the plastic still on it or in it. I don't know. And then roach bars are, I don't know, probably just taste like graham cracker and chocolate, right? I'm gonna go with plastic free, guys. I don't know. I don't need enough. I don't need any more plastic in my diet. I'm pretty sure I'm getting enough of that as is right now, IRL, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with plastic free. All right, let's see what we got next. Please agree to each statement. Okay, let's see what they're gonna put us through here. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. Jovian frontier. I don't know where that is, but okay. No criminal record. Fine. I am not a member of and have never associated with a workers' union. These fuckers, man. All right. Not a member of, nor have I ever associated with a workers' union or other labor interest. Wow. Wow. I have completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCullough's lung. Is this the future of COVID? I have no commercial or real estate interests on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in the nation state of Arizona. Jovian's Jupiter. Oh, I see. I see. You would know. I should know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Jovial frontier. Jovian frontier is Jupiter. Okay. So sounds like mankind has explored Earth to point of ruin, has pushed to Mars, and probably has something going on in the asteroid belt, and Jupiter and onward is the frontier, is what I'm getting at here. I have no commercial... I already said this one. Nation state of Arizona. I'm surprised it's not Texas. I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. Aw, isn't that nice? I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to a Vander Wahlsfield. I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate. What the fuck is this? All right, Chun Zhang. We're gonna probably see that name later, is my guess. All right. Terms and oh no, should I? 24. Skip training. Yeah, we'll leave training on. Why not? We'll go through it with everybody. This agreement is made as of the 9th day of November, 2329. What the? I should probably know this off the top of my head. Did I say 2377 or 2177 for my campaign? Let me see here. I have it all fairly ready to find. Communication network framework 2179 is when Horizon Interface was invented. This is 200 years after. Okay. My world progressed a bit quicker than what this one is putting down. The effective date between Lynx Corporation Salvage Division, under laws of Stellar Commission, and myself, citizen, that's probably me. Where's my ID? Yep, that's me, LF291180S. The employee, Lynx, okay. This is a huge ass thing. Oh gosh. All right, let's go into the, let's see what we're talking about here. Employee understands they must travel to Lynx Shuttle Hub, transit a work site, no more than 12 hours after signing. So once you sign, they want you up there. Physical or mental harm while en route is not covered by... Wow. Okay, liabilities getting covered here. Employees' physical and mental fitness will be reassessed before boarding the shuttle. Okay. Fares and or costs associated with transit from the employee's home to the shuttle or the employees... Wow. And won't be reimbursed? Okay, so they are very hands-off. We're not paying for jack all. Employee should be aware that status of employment is at the sole discretion of... Okay. Basically, Lynx is covering all their bases. Lynx has final say. Link Employment Financial Relief Program accommodate costs associated with employee onboarding. Okay, so all the training is they are going to cover. Until such time as the employee has repaid in full the profits from their salvage activities, I'm going to go towards the bounce following 100. Oh no. No, they're still billing me. They're still billing me. These dicks, dude. These dicks. They're still billing me for training, but the difference is that I'm getting 100% of what I put back towards that, which is also then implying that the work I do is worth less than 100% value. Wow. The message in this game is brutal. Welcome to the future. All right. The employee hereby grants Lynx sole operating authority over of the employee's existing financial account. Wow. Okay. So they're going to take complete ownership of your finances. Okay. Okay. I guess since I'm in the negative, it doesn't matter anyways. I basically become... This is basically indentured servitude, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Financial ownership. Repayment is handled at the start of each workday. Employee provide a streamlined synopsis. All right, so that's summary. All right, errors must be reported within 2 hours. Are there going to be errors? I hope that's not gameplay right there. Employee grants Lynx authority to apply performance demerits or penalties should their actions result in any real or potential loss. So they're gonna, they can go Karen mode on you, and it's your fault. Employee understands that monetary compensation for this role is based entirely on the credit value generated from your shipbreaking activities. Yeah, you're basically a slave. You're basically paying off debt. The bank owns you. Your life is in their hands. My hab is probably going to be my prison. Nice, nice. This is the future. Employee hereby grants Lynx authority to collect, analyze, utilize biometric data. You're giving away your identity too. Oh no. Wrong. No. My identity, my biometric data. Well, they already do this in 2021 and probably since 2020. what was it, 2015 for sure. All right. What's next? Ah, man, I'm getting mentally tired reading all this. Employee hereby grants permission to Link's authority to perform psychological tests at any time, with or without their knowledge. Oh God, I'm under constant surveillance and evaluation too. Okay. Employees is not entitled to compensation for participation in these tests, but may receive additional sugar cube rations. What? Sugar cube rations. Okay. We're on sugar diet in the future too. Wonderful. I'm already halfway there. Lynx Corporation headquarters operates in unincorporated Jovian space outside any recognized state or country. So basically their pirate organization is what I'm getting out of this. As such, the employee understands that Lynx does not recognize or observe any national, secular, or religious holidays, and that the employees is expected to be ready and available to work on each calendar day. So basically, you're working all the time. You have no say in the matter. Holidays don't exist. They don't operate by Earth calendar or Mars calendar or any calendar for that matter. Employees understand. Oh my God, dude. There's so many. I can't. It's already been like 20 minutes. All right, we're gonna do what any good person does. We're gonna skip to the end. We're gonna scan our fingerprint. Let's go. Oh God, there was what, 24, 36 of them? All right, it probably gets worse the further down I go. Maybe we'll go back and read it one day. Ooh, look at this. Here we go. I'm taking off. I hope that child has nothing to do with me. Oh, I love this intro. Look at all that scrap in orbit. Oh. There's just that layer of scrap.
To the yard. To earn his wages working hard.
Let's go.
I pray to the stars and heaven above. To return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
This cutscene did not exist back when the alpha was going on. This is neat. I like it. Look at that go. Space Cowboy. Let's go. Let's do it. Hardspace Shipbreaker, everyone. Welcome to Morgan Station.
346-52. Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
Space. Boundless promise. Limitless resources. A brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy.
Gary's mod, yeah.
I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the Railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization.
What is that,
And
like
the
a
people flowing through them are its lifeblood.
railgate?
The Railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress. You've been selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest,
This is an advertisement.
and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard, heed your superiors, believe in the Link's vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance.
Oh man, hope.
The first step is to join our EverWork program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Links, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Dang. Dang. Alright. Good luck. Yeah, this is a political ad. Death is a fresh start. Oh boy. Alright, I guess we want that.
Complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Links EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now.
Oh damn, so my original's gonna die is what they just told me.
Extraction analysis and backup complete.
I'm dying.
Beginning spare generation.
I'm dying. Oh my god. It's so dark. I love it. Generating EverWork spare. Please wait. Let's go. We're a clone now. Heck yeah. Genetic sequence stored. Congratulations. It's like an achievement, man. This is like some Fallout shit right here. Shipbreakers are responsible for the cost of biomaterials used for the EverWork process. And what I love about it is that, so you're under debt. Death doesn't matter. They just keep bringing you back, but you still owe the debt. And on top of that, the cost to bring you back adds to your debt. Wow. This is I like it a lot. You may now proceed with salvage training. Good luck. All right, fees report. Let's see how bad we're doing. Citizen report check. Medical analysis. Transportation to work site was 500,000. Oh, appropriate. Let's go to space, boys. Seat selection fee. Seat selection fee was 10K. Oh God, that first class. Kessler passage toll. Luggage handling, including a 35% tip, was what is that? 200K. Automated onboarding was $1 million. Lifeguard genetic backup was oh my God. A lot of this is just to get to space. Oh, biomaterial refrigeration, equipment setup. Oh geez, look at those numbers. Equipment security deposit, degassing, lousing, habitation fee, cleaning, repainting. Why am I getting billed for that? Isn't that for the last guy? On-site training. Oh, training is 8 million. Oh my God. Helmet interface software update. I'm getting paid for software updates, or I'm getting billed for software updates. Meal prep annual. How much is that? Is that this one? Annual meal prep is 34 million. Oh gosh, dude. Supply and demand. What a kicker. Waste management for human premium. My premium shit is worth 20 million, boys. Let's go. Immigration duty fee. Entertainment library fee. What entertainment? Music? Is this the Spotify bill? Tracking implant. Of course. We read about that. Salvage right fee, including notary. Financial account setup fee is so cheap. Oh, how generous of these guys. Account maintenance, administration, display of. Are you joking? They charged me $750 to display my fees report. I got no words. And that totals to, what is that? 1,000 million. I got a $1 billion debt. Let's do it. Let's go. Confirm. All right, link salvage. Tutorial time.
Breathe. You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with their first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple
Hey,
other
Weaver.
breakers in this region. This here's Morgan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten.
Okay.
Alright, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above.
Oh, that is all cargo, yeah.
That's it.
Where's it
That's where
going?
all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient.
Ah, okay, I see now. Okay, so
Alright. Now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls. Now,
too real. Which part?
I'm moving around.
Man, this, I swear to God, this is the future I envision for the route that we're on right now. That must be the moon. Man, so okay, so these little hexagon space, these are space stations. Man, that means there's several, there's a lot of space stations orbiting between Earth and the moon. Where is Earth? Is that below us? And then that means these little, so that means this is like another salvage location, because it seems like it's all around where we are, right? We're in one of them too, I think. All right, so we need to thrust forward, thrust left, thrust right, thrust back. Let's go.
Vertical control.
Ascend, descend. I'm a pro. Let's go.
Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Waypoints. Here we go. God, I love space games so much. Oh yeah, hell yeah. There's Earth. Wait, is that Earth?
Some complications with my last revive. Those are early days in the tech, though, so never you mind about that. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
All right. So far, controls pretty straightforward, right? Typical space movement.
Looks like the bay
What is that?
left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the furnaces.
Oh man.
Now. Dang thing. Would you just...
We'll take a look at Earth. Ooh, let's go. Furnaces powered on.
There you go. So these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying. These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident. Okay. Let's get a handle on your grapple tool. This fella here is a shipbreaker's bread and butter. This is how
Let's
we
go.
salvage around. Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy.
Got it.
Give it a go. And move one of these pieces into either furnace.
Use grapple reel.
Hold an object with the grapple. You can
Salvage. Use grapple
This
push.
will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it.
All right. So we can get that and pull it in, and we can jettison it forward. Nice.
Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Huh. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we? You may have already
Nanocarbon.
noticed these are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up. This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points. All right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting. You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
All right. Cut tool. Got it. What do you... Oh, you want me to actually do it from the menu.
Has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter? Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move.
Okay. There we go.
That's
Nice.
how you do it. Okay. Let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. see if they activate right. Yeah.
Turn on? Alright, alright. What am I wishing you luck for?
Ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right.
There we go.
We're in business.
Salvage.
Walk over to your grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Go, go, go. You too. Maybe I don't need to do both of them. But I'm gonna do both of them. I'm a shipbreaker now. Alright. You stuck? Go. Go. Go.
Okay. We're almost done getting this bay in shape.
Alright.
Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there.
This one, and we can get reeled in.
This beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool and start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
Cut mode. Mouse wheel. Equip cutter. There we go.
Changing the angle of the cut. We're in business.
We can rotate.
Unlock the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two.
Alright.
Go ahead and give her a whirl.
Let me at him.
Turn on your salvage indicator
Done.
so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
Alright. Pretty easy. Alright, now we just gotta throw a bunch of this trash in the trash. And that should help us complete the tutorial.
Deposit accepted.
Is that enough? Oh shit, that actually took out a huge chunk. Alright, back to the hab.
Your hab and I'll show you the ropes there. Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
Okie doke. Alright. Tutorial done. Let's go. Pretty sure there's more tutorial later. But what is it? Links tokens 5. I don't know what that is. Debt. Still have a ton of it. Credits earned from returning some of that junk. Now training, I think I saw it say it cost 8 million. We'll see if we get our money back. Continue. I have a feeling that the cost to go through the training, assuming that that cost wasn't there, you know, regardless of whether you chose to do training, is probably still more than how much I'm going to be able to salvage during the training. So it's probably a net loss. All right, MP earned 6. MP is merit points, and then we got to now rank 2. Hell yeah. All right, so the big difference that I'm going to have to think about now compared to earlier, when I played the game casually, is that there's a time limit. This hab is also incredibly new. This hab did not used to be here.
Incoming transmission waiting.
Receive call.
To your new home, Cutter. Has everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning.
Oh, we're done?
There, Cutter.
All right. Well, that'll do. All right, new day. Maybe we'll do one ship.
Good morning, shipbreaker.
Hopefully we'll be able to do a ship. All right, we got new messages. Good morning.
Not the key to happiness.
Rise and shine.
Success is not the key to happiness, huh?
Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay. Let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
All right, let's take a look. What do we got? Or it was longer than I thought it was. Message. Links.
Clear as mud.
Certification system. Talking about certifications earlier. Damn.
I'm gonna introduce you to
Revise view certification tab in HAB terminal.
Most of them are willing to help you out too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first shift to work on.
This is all old stuff. We got a new ship available. Macro station hopper and macro light cargo. Okay. All salvage goals. Okay. Corporate emails. A bunch of propaganda. Program covers all essential onboarding costs and fees. In return, as your skills attributes grow. Yeah, okay. Structure mode is pre-installed in every opticool. Opticool? It's the opticool. Cross spectrum scanner unit. Okay, okay. And then certification tab has a list of unlocks. Oh, interesting. There's different tools you'll get later on. Okay, okay. Enter ship catalog. All right, here we go. Looks like we're going to have a ship coming up.
This screen shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one. And we'll
All right. Let's see. We got 4 options here. I kind of want to get the one with the most value, right? 50. Okay, this one at the top. All right, let's do it. Most value. Try to get as much back. Try to pay everything off. Let's do it. Man, so if you have 1 million and if each ship is like minimum 2 mil, because let's assume we waste some. What is that? 2 mil?
It's all yours, Cutter. Your primary goal
We gotta
is to rank
finish 50 of them? Is that right?
Gotta remember,
Math?
nanocarbon goes in the processor. Aluminum goes in the furnace.
Okay.
Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo.
Using the whole
You'll get your
buffalo.
certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours.
All right.
Be observant and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter.
So this is our little ship here. Links rail. Okay, we got something open here on the side. All right, well, now when I scan, they'll teach you about this later, but I know about it now. It's already been depressurized, so we don't actually have to worry about anything blowing up on us yet. I'm going to actually take out this little piece at the rear, because that will make this pop off, and this can now go over there. There we go. All right, that goes in the processor, and then I saw a door over here. There it is. Let's go inside. But there's a door control missing already. This is a complete puddle jumper, isn't it? All right, interesting. So we got a little open area here. Inside. Oh, this is completely empty. All right, this has already been emptied out. Tutorial. All right, we got the front. There's some glass in the front. And then back here, this is the cockpit. Oh, I love the music. Okay, we got a bunch of breakpoints. We got this door here. Let's see if I can break it off. There we go. Nice. Okay, break the back door off. And then... Oh yeah, this ship is completely a skeleton. Okay. First ship. They're going easy on us. Alright, well, if that's the case, let's start breaking stuff off. Yeah, pretty relaxing game. Kind of play it at your own pace. I do have a time limit though. Where is it? Or I should. Oh, maybe this one is still tutorial, so they don't have oxygen kicking in yet. I don't see oxygen on my list anywhere, so. But later, we're going to have time limits because there's limited oxygen supply for your suit. You'll have limited fuel supply on your suit. There's all sorts of things to think about and worry about. So efficiency and speed is going to be key later on. But for now, it's fine. For now, we're just taking this apart. Listening to some space cowboy music.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first. But trust me.
Yeah.
Soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing.
If you say so.
Nice start. Salvaging back down Earthside. In the droid scrapping biz. You know a me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in. One of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything.
What?
We almost never saw people looking ones like that.
Oh, talking about.
They're always too expensive to manufacture.
Ooh.
Seems someone found a warehouse full of them. Mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect.
AI ban.
Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed's. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
Damn. How do you guys feel about that? They got droids, androids or something that are human-like, and apparently Weaver is saying that he came to space so that he worked in a salvage yard, but cutting up or breaking down something that looked like a human was worse for him than coming to space and breaking ships apart, I guess, is what he's getting at. Yeah, I wonder. I do like the AI ban, though. I mean, that's AI is a big question mark, especially right now. Between what Facebook is trying to do and what Musk is trying to do with AI. I think AI in general is good if it's a tool, but once you start making your decisions based on the results of AI, does that really put you in the position of being the brain, or does that put the AI in the position of being the brain in the decision tree? I have my own thoughts about that. That'd be interesting. I mean, it's a bit more philosophical, a bit more what if, but talking about futuristic concepts from a layman's point of view, I think that'd be interesting. I'd be down to do that sometime. All right, I think we got most of the cuts done, so let's start trying to move some of these parts out. Yeah, let's see. What's the easiest way for me to pull this out here? Yeah, right now I have to like manually move everything too, which is a huge pain. They give you a little bit of a convenience item later. Not really a convenience item. I don't know what to call it. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Yeah, you're good. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Come on. That way. Nice. Goal 1 reached. This one I think is also part of it, right? Yeah. Okay. And let's see here. See if maybe we can try moving some of these up and shoot. Oh, watch out. All right. Pretty easy to play, right? So far. Later on, it does get a bit more difficult because you start having to worry about what kind of components are in the vehicles or the ships, right? What kind of pressurization do you have to worry about? There's different hazards that could happen. There's parts that could explode. There's ways that you can die. There's things that can get destroyed through, well, there's a variety of means. But yeah, if I'm ever feeling like playing a casual game and just kind of maybe doing more of a just talking for anyone who has questions or anyone who wants to think about some ideas to talk about, this is a good one. Pretty relaxing, kind of stream and chill vibes. So with the 6-month stream, right? Really kept it simple this time. Didn't really prepare much. I'm planning more for the stream next month on the 8th. We'll see how that comes along. But for this one, yeah, keep it easy. Keep it simple. We made it to 6 months. We're enjoying ourselves. And again, few streams, few collaborations getting planned for next week. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I wasn't sure how much I would enjoy streaming. It's funny because I've had people who know that I'm streaming tell me like, man, I swear I thought you would be a streamer sooner. But we're going to see how it goes, right? It's definitely an incredibly saturated market. That part of it kind of bothers me a bit because as much as I enjoy streaming, I also enjoy seeing the success of other channels, which is a bit more difficult to support without funding, because much like myself, right, other channels are the same. If you got the funding, if you got the support that way, let's be real, that is an aspect of doing this all, right? I feel like some channels would do more. They would do things a little differently. But because it's not there, right, you kind of go at your own pace. You see what happens. You do it on the side, whatever works for you. And it's good. Everyone grows at different paces with their own means. The biggest thing I'm enjoying though is definitely the people. It was always that case when I was working too, where it's always the people that makes it special, I suppose. So people I've met along the way, definitely big kudos to them. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for spending time with me. And yeah, we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep seeing who else we can't rope in to do collabs with, see what other games that are either available or free or what's affordable, right, that we can work with, and go from there. So continuing to, again, kind of take it easy, but we'll see. All right, now this one I have to worry about because there's this glass on the front, and I don't think I can just tear it out. Yeah, I think I have to cut it out, which is kind of lame. So first of all, let's see if this one's light enough where I can move it. I can. Excuse me. Okay, get that over there. There are tethers in this game that will let you just kind of tether a piece to one of the ends or to each other. Actually, we saw it during the intro video that played. You get that later, but once you do, oh boy, our tether's your friend. All right, now this one I think is a bit too large for me to move all at once. I don't know, maybe we'll try. Maybe if it's in a half, I could do it. Oh, it just flat out kills it. Okay, I lose a little bit of aluminum structure, but whatever, that's fine. Well, if it's gonna get killed anyways, just break it this way. All right, that cuts it in half. Oh, and then I got this thing in the middle here to worry about. All right, I guess we'll see if I can break it in half like this. Yeah, losing a little bit of aluminum's fine, whatever. All right, come on. Okay, it's real slow, but it is moving. Oh, I'm getting pushed. That was too heavy. Get over there. Come on, come on. Yeah, see, like right now I'm trying to brute force it over there. Later on when I get to tethers, it'll be so much easier. Oh, getting pushed again. Come on. There we go. That should make it. All right. Oh, what the heck? What are you guys doing here? All right. Last up, this piece here. Now, the surface is too hard for me to cut, right? It's grayed out, but the glass can be cut. So, I guess let's try break in it where the black bars are. Nice. We got all the salvage goals done. Cool, cool. I think I missed a little bit, did I? Can't tell. There we go. That one's been cut. Okay, and then see how this one works. Did I get them all? Maybe I did. Maybe it went all the way through. It'd sure be nice if it did. Okay, up here definitely did not get cut. The top area also did not get cut from the looks of it. Oh, this one did though. And then last one should be right here. Nice, got it. All right. Here we go. Get the glass out of here. The glass needs to go on the furnace, which is over here. Bye-bye. All right. And then last up is the rest of the hood of the ship. All right. 2 more pieces. All right. And then once those are done, that should be it. That's heading over there, and that looks like it's all the parts. Why is there... Still says there's like a little smudgling of something left. These, I can't send these anywhere though. Hold up, did I miss some piece floating around? No? Alright, well I guess that little gray sliver is something else. Alright, back to the hab. Rank 3, did we get it? Alright, yeah, so we lost a little bit of aluminum. Looks like we lost a panel. That should be fine though. We got some merit points. We got some links tokens, which again, I don't need to find out what links tokens are for. And we got a repair kit. Overall, 2.5. The majority of what the ship was worth we got out of. Nice. Rank preview. Rank 3. Let's go. Alright. Cool. Nice. That actually didn't take too long. A lot of the middle class ships or whatever takes like a good 40 to 60 minutes.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Okay. Achieve perfect salvage over 95%. We get mini me sticker. Nice. Good morning, Shipbreaker. Reminder, minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Solar Standard Time. Solar Standard Time. That's what I should use. I should just call it Solar Standard Time. Although, what would I call it in my campaign? Galactic Standard Time? I don't know. Failure to pay on time is considered a breach of contract. Thank you for your hard work and cooperation. All right, select a new ship. All right, I actually want to save and quit. But yeah, this was a Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But it's a game that I would love to just casually be able to stream while talking. I think it is fitting for a game like that. If I want to do more of a gameplay, I could do it in the timed mode. If I want to do more just casual, break a ship apart and talk, I could do it in the casual mode where there's no timer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting more time in this game on stream. I think it's one of those games I've been looking for to casually play. Valheim might be another one. There's a few folks that I've spoken to who would be down to play. The question is, should I wait until the next big expansion, which is, I think is what I'm going to do, right? I mean, the developers for Valheim have been teasing the Mistlands for so long, and it sounds like they're getting close to revealing it or releasing it. So maybe once Mistlands releases, then we'll jump back into a little bit of Valheim. But Hunt, right? I've talked about this before. Hunt Showdown is a bit of a difficult game to play on stream because it requires so much attention. Whereas collab games, I generally pay attention to the collab people more so than chat, right? You guys have probably noticed that. Plus, I'm too busy hyping up to go check out other people's channels where, you know, it's fine. It's a collab. I'm supporting them. That's my way of doing it. And they're joining me for, you know, with me roping them into playing something. So it's a fair trade in my opinion. But having, again, a more casual setting, we've done a couple of these Dregnverse episodes where, you know, part of it is me talking about the channel and talking about folks and what's next and what's planned. Hopefully I was able to do that without being too scatterbrained. Again, very loose schedule, very loose plans for today. Most of my planning is going towards something for next month and what's coming later. Again, teaser being those table talks. But yeah, Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's a good vibe. It's a good space game. It's thematic. It fits the channel. I enjoy it. It's kind of like a mechanic simulator, but you're breaking apart and salvaging a spaceship. And some of the later ones do have some intense moments to them when things go bad or when you overlook a small detail and it turns for the worse. So yeah, it's a fun one. It's a fun one. If you enjoy the type of game, check it out. It, I believe, just officially released like a week or two ago. Recently, very recently. And I've been waiting to play it on stream. So here it is. But with that, I think it's about getting to that time. We're going to be closing it out here. Thank you everyone who stopped by to say hello. Vector Spaceman, always appreciate your company, buddy. Pillabird, looking forward to what we have coming up. Shadorus, thank you for always lurking around, providing your commentary. And JC, obviously, as well, for always swinging by, among many of you other viewers out there who pop in from time to time to say their hellos and show their support. Everyone who is subscribed to the channel, thank you all. You really definitely make a difference. We did get our official channel URL, so that's a big plus for me. And then I don't know what's going on with the numbers, but Twitch, Twitter, all you guys, thank you again. And we look forward to continuing another enjoyable 6 months of streaming, trying out some new things, meeting some new people, and seeing what else this venture takes us on. Where else the venture takes us on. With that, I'm out of here. Enjoy your evening, everybody. We might be hanging out on the Discord later, so if you're interested, find it on the site in the description. And yeah, if there's any sort of content on the channel that you think I should work on, anything that you particularly enjoy, how's Hunt Showdown doing for you? How's the collaborations doing for you? Yeah, let me know. Is there a past stream that I did that you really enjoyed that you'd like to see more of? Open to hearing it. Love to consider it. And I'm actively thinking about it all myself, along with our Sunday Horizon Exploration tabletop RPG campaign that we run right here. So I'll see you all next time. And until then, as always, take it easy, everybody. All right. with that, bye, everybody.